Hey guys, and welcome back to the cadet house of the Dox family, the Redox family. Our shells are iron, our claws are sharp, as the Doxes would say. Now, just wanted to answer a couple of questions before we began with the second part of this series. I've been reading you guys' questions in the first part to get ready to see what you guys thought about the series. And I must say, I can answer a couple of questions very quickly. A lot of people have been asking, why did I choose Nefer? They'd rather I'd chosen somewhere like, you know, the Free Cities or Slaver's Bay, Summer Isle, somewhere maybe a bit more interesting. And I completely understand that, but guys, you gotta understand that I chose this place for a good reason. We have done series in all of these places. We have done things like everywhere. And a lot of these places are very interesting, but that's kind of the point. I've never, I don't think ever really done anything in this area of the map. So I felt this was the best opportunity. Also, I wanted it to be so that Mr. Dox here, Mr. Redox here, was completely lost. If he'd have crash landed onto the Free Cities, that's not really being lost, is it? That's just, he just goes to a city, finds out the news, tries to go on the nearest boat and heads home. It wouldn't be that big a deal, but this is him completely lost and gone. Everyone thinks he's completely left this world. And so he's got to find his way home. So that is why I chose Nefer. This is going to probably be the only time we'll ever play in this area. I thought it could be a good chance to do that. Also, people are asking, why did I not give myself, a claim to the old family lands? Well, the point is that would be too easy. I thought, what happens if I just get a lot of money, just wait for the Mega War system to work in the Iron Throne maybe one day, and we get an easy chance to just sail across and attack. Done. End of series. Boring. I want this to be a place where we actually take control of this area, maybe. So, likely it's going to be a long series where we try and build up our forces here, build up our forces along here, maybe rebuild, or maybe even take over Yeeti or something, and then we go attack the Iron Throne. But we've also got to try and get a claim on something over there, or find a way to attack. So I thought I'd make it a lot more interesting, a lot more difficult, and that's kind of what I wanted for the series, to be a really long and interesting one of this area, but while also being a continuation of kind of a spiritual success as the Dox house. So there are reasons for why I did everything, so all of your questions do have answers, it's just that's how I saw the series for what I wanted it to be. But let's let time go by then. We need to have kids, of course. There is disease in our lands, so we need to make sure we don't die. I do want the claim upon here, but while there's disease here, we're not going to be able to get that claim because we're closed the gates for now, but hopefully we can reopen the gates soon enough, and then we can actually look to build up. Definitely just have to take that for now. That's going to be, we're definitely going to take this. Then once we have both of these, we'll need to maybe expand somewhere else and get enough forces to take over the High Lordship. The merchants, priests, and the lords all claim the right to spoils from shipwrecks. See? That capsize outside of Bay of Nefer. The rights to the spoils will be given to... See, now this event here completely just solidifies why I chose this area. That was pretty good timing, actually. Should we give it to the priests, get some piety? The commoners, maybe. Or the nobility. Or the crown. I will lose prestige, but 20 gold. 20 gold is not much. The nobility doesn't seem to give me anything. But it would change his opinion of me. The priest, I get piety at least for this, and I make the priests happy. I'd probably rather one of these two. I don't know what the nobility does, though. I think I'd go for the crown for this for now. Just because prestige isn't too important for me right now. And I'd rather have that 50 gold. For now. Normally I would not pick that one, but I think for now, they're all going to hate us. Unless if I choose nobility, we choose a noble. Or maybe it's because I have no, vassal. So maybe if we have a noble vassal, if we're the High Lord, he would give it to one of us two. That's probably what that would do, I suppose. That's why it wasn't really giving us anything, because we don't have someone like that. Please support me by voting for me in the next council. Commander Shah. Okay. Well, we're going to decline for now. And we'll see how things go. Okay, disease is spread everywhere. I'm spending more time with my wife. I mean, we have nowhere else to go lately, and though of course we did not marry for love, I can tell it has grown between us. Our marital bliss. Hopefully that means we'll have a baby soon. That's all we can really hope for right now. We need a baby. Yeah, we do have a temple and a city there. This one has a temple and a city as well. His temple looks different to mine. Why is that? Why is his temple different? King Jaehaerys of the Iron Throne revoked the city of King's Landing. from Rufus. Okay. But we will also keep up to date with the information going on Westeros. Any information that our young... Well, I was going to say young man. I guess he's not really a young man. He's still young, but he's not a young man anymore, is he? Little Parry. The future of our house declared Jack Yasmin's raid on Nefer. He has 3,000 men, but our Lord Hassam Argason, he has 6,000 men, so we should be able to hold off against this. This shouldn't be a big problem. We do still have a lot of men. But also a lot of disease at this point in time. Decline the call to arm to the war. So that's not going to be good. Obviously, he does have his, the clansmen and stuff, so that can help him out. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one. So this one's done it. But the other clansmen are not joining. Only 900 men, though. But that 900 men could have made the difference there. But they're not joining them in the end. So that might be good for everyone. Edmund the Trident has formed an alliance with Lord Paramount Tytos the Toothless Lion. Well, there you go. Tullies and lions. Fish and lions joined together. The battle begins. We are going to win that battle. Good job, Nefer. Maybe we've actually got some good, little soldiers in this land. And someone probably died. We need a new spy master. Everyone hates me. Hua, minus 40, and he is the best. Minus 20, though. Minus 37, and it is a it's a powerful vassal. Let's go for the powerful vassal then, just because they're not great, but we just need someone to like me, really. That's more the thing. He now hates me more, which is great. So I'm not gonna choose you. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna choose you because you now hate me more. I'm gonna go for this guy. See, there we go. That's someone who appreciates, stuff. The horse. That puts it very close. Now, if I send him a gift, that's maybe too much. I don't want to send him 18 gold. I've only got 60 gold. Just, we'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. Hopefully that will go up as he spends time on my council. Maybe he'll learn to love me. But our army did seem to lose the second battle there. So that was not great. He did seem to lose the second battle, but hopefully we can make a comeback. 7% right now. We don't want them to raid our people, We don't want to take slaves from us. Our people are just nice little people. We got minus 8% now. We seem to have less men. It's not gone well. Things have turned against us. I think this guy... Yeah, he did join in the end. Okay, that's what made the difference. I thought it said he didn't join, but apparently he did. Now, depending on what he does, so obviously if he takes over, he could, kill our lord. But our lord actually has the bloody flux right now. And life in seclusion isn't so bad. As finishing a hearty breakfast, you belch contentedly, and remark upon your foresightedness in ensuring Bay of Nefer's larders were well stocked. However, as soon as the words leave your lips, you notice a suddenly panicked look on your servant's face. My lord, you just ate the very last pickled boar's head. Almost all of our food stocks are nearly exhaustion. Furthermore, your servant continues to drone on, but you're too aghast to listen. No more pickled boar's head? This isn't good. Okay, so we ran out of food, and the bloody flux is still here. We're getting raided. Things are not looking great in Nefer. Things are not looking great. Then again, this is weakening our liege lord, this war actually, so it might be useful. You search Bay of Nefer from top to bottom and have come to realize there are really no more pickled boar's heads. Not only that, but all other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Your servant really should have mentioned that. Tough times ahead for us. Well, as long as the bloody flux is still here, we're going to be in trouble. Only 3,000 men. Disaster. Rats have managed to find my meager food supplies. No! More food. Tywin Lannister just died? Ah! Okay, well, Does anyone notice something about this child? Something seems a little bit odd. Something seems a little bit off here. Tywin Lannister's wife has just died of pneumonia, which is kind of funny because we know she died young as well in the real history, though a bit later, not 16 years old. So that leaves Tywin now on his own, but she did have a baby named Jelona Waters, and she is a bastard of Aerys Targaryen. Of course she is. I mean, you had to know from the hair. But he's got two other sons. He's got Rhaegar Targaryen and Dana Targaryen, but also a bastard daughter from her. So that's just, with the theories and stuff that, Jaime Tyrion or Cersei possibly are his bastards. You know, this game is definitely going in the direction that maybe they were, possibly. But yeah, we'll leave that for now. For now, we just need to check on our liege. 2,000 men left. They're falling apart. The disease will not leave. And that guy just died of suspicious circumstances. Which one was he part of then? He was over here. Okay, so that Lord of the Horses over here, he just died. That's, you know, that's fine. It doesn't really bother us, to be honest. Obviously, the affairs of these hordes, you know, we need to know about. They are problematic for us. Doran Jourdain just died of pneumonia as well. He was married to Obera and was the father of Doran Martell. Doran Martell, 15 years old these days, is a craven. Oh my. Oh god, these kids are hideous. Oh no! I've never even looked at the kids' heads over here. Oh god, oh my. That is a monster. Look at... who thought this was a good idea? Okay, War of Dyrin Independence. Okay. So they're fighting for their own independence right now, okay. A 1-year-old boy. I guess the region is kind of in charge. That is a boy. Yeah, it is a boy, okay. What do the girls look like? I don't want to know what the baby... I do actually want to know what the baby girls look like, but I can't imagine. Has created the title Jar of Jogween. With food supplies dwindling, it's been brought to your attention the basement of Bay of Nefer contains a large number of rats. Should we eat them? Yum. Ugh, never. Well, he might be willing to. He is ruthless. But I don't think we need to be honest. I don't think we need to. Then we become a bit too proud. Proud, actually would go with him quite a bit because maybe he's quite proud of his, family and where he comes from. The Docks family. 58% for us right now that we haven't made a comeback, so we've gone to attack them from behind. Good on you, Hassam. He's a smart man. But even more supplies have been in. But it's all gone. We can open the gates. Open those gates. Get out of here. And you're still doing your job, yeah? Okay, 14% chance. We need to get that claim. And my wife's pregnant. Excellent. The line of House Redox is secure. My Lord Newsom Highgarden of a trial by combat. Lord Randall Withers demanded a trial by combat from his captor, Lord Paramount Luther Tyrell, selecting Branston Graves to be his champion. Trained fighter, brave. Probably wasn't too bad, but he was slain by Quentin Tyrell, skilled fighter, but a craven as well. Well, there you go, Luther. You got your man, and he's now had his head cut off. There you go, Withers. Oh, and your son was sent to the wall. But your other son got the lands. There you go, and he married a Blackwood. Okay, some small things going on in the Iron Throne. No big wars going on. No big travesty. You regained some of the weight you lost. The food shortage is now finally over. No! The Blackfish. He died. He was killed in a tourney joust by Lord Hubard of Rollingford. No. This craven accidentally killed Brandon Tully in a tourney accident. That's so sad. He's only 20 years old. Well, there you go. The Blackfish is gone. He's already left this world. He could have done great things as a member of the King's Guard, but I guess we'll never know. But we got my wife pregnant. That's a start. That's the first building block. That's the first thing we need, definitely. So I'm happy with that. Winter's coming to an end. I still need that claim. And looks like they did get their independence. We have another independent little horde over here. Hopefully it's not a big problem. 91% for us right now, though. Well, if they take this and they can capture him, which I don't think they will. He is leading men, and I remember he was in hiding, but his children could be captured. Oh, because they were secluded. Yeah, probably because of the disease, but they've opened up now. They could capture his son. They could capture the heir, and that'll be 50% for them. Personally, for me, I'm not too bothered. If he gets hurt and stuff, good for me. If he survives, okay, it could be good for us as well. And we had and she is quick. There we go. Good job. We had a nice little girl. Lynella Redox. I need to get used to that name. We'll stick with that. I think that's a fine name for our little girl. very similar to my kind of Westerman name. She's Westerman culture. She's Faith of the Seven. You know, she may not look like me exactly, but she's still going to be, you know, brought up as my culture. Because we need to get back one day. We need to get back. We can't change too much. Maybe. People may not appreciate that. It's 100% now for us. Daughter was born. And we won. So congratulations to Lord Hassam. He did win the war. After consulting my council, I decided to enact a law changing the rule of succession. Succession shall hereby be determined by agnatic cognatic inheritance. Why did you change that in particular? You have 2 boys. You have all boys, basically. I mean, why did you need to do that? Okay. Oh, you're a favor. Ooh. Getting a favor from him. He is the other lord. It could be use of a favor from him, but what could I use that for? Could get a marriage with him, potentially. My daughter and his son, possibly. Factions. Independence, depose of Lord Hassam. Overthrow the monarchy of Nefer. That could be useful. I guess we could do that. That'd probably be the best thing to do. He might join us if we get him on our side. You know, I will do it because it doesn't bother me what he's voting for. So I will do that just to get the favor from him. And we could think about maybe how we could possibly use this. Prevent a command, make someone who vote for me, force it of a child, end plot, call to arms, join faction. Yeah, we could get him to join the faction I lead. That's probably the best thing. Overthrow the monarchy, I think. We should go for that. And right now he is particularly weak. So we could do it. 2,800 men. He's not that strong. If we get him on my side, he's got 1,500. I've got 1,000 as well. It's pretty even then. I need a bit more money. If I can get a bit more money, we will then try and get him to join my faction. He might just join naturally because I wouldn't have to do it, which would be even better, but just in case, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. We need to keep our options open for now. Could I maybe get a loan from the Iron Bank? 50 gold? Could give us a decent amount of men, an extra 1,000 men possibly. Ontario of Ashmark Peasant Revolt against the King. Don't think that's really going to come to anything, so I think they're fine. It happened all so quickly. I barely registered the event. A noble has been attacked and has been dragged away from us by the kidnappers. I'll save you. And I saved Lord Hassam, maybe? Lord Hassam was subject to an attempted kidnapping today, and he is clearly shocked by the experience. He'll learn from it. The offender will be dealt with according to the law. Put the offenders in the darkest dungeon, never to be released. He deserved it. Well, I am ruthless, so maybe and ambitious. Maybe I know that he'll like it, so we'll do that to make him like us, so he doesn't think anything bad about me, because he probably knows I'm doing a faction. So we need to make him think that I'm not so bad. My wife doesn't seem very content at the moment. She wants more clothes, better shoes, and fine dresses. Maybe I should give her some money. I'm a family person. She is now family now that we're married. We have a daughter together. We want more kids, but it costs 25 gold. But we do want kids. So yeah, let's do it then. He does want to get those kids, so we'll give her some money. Hopefully she learns to love me a bit more. She does have a friend though, apparently. Samir. Okay, so they have a friend. I don't have any friends or rivals. I mean, I guess I rivaled Tywin, but there you go. I say it's not a big deal. We know we have a rivalry. It's not a big deal. He just doesn't know. He doesn't know I'm alive, so I guess that makes sense, actually. Has formed an alliance. Well, that's not good. 2 of the hordes forming an alliance together. The ones right next to us. That seems like a bad thing. That does not seem like a fun time. We might want to wait for him to die. He is going to die from that bloody flux. And his son is not the best war leader. Has revoked the city of Nefer Harbor from Sa. Okay. He's taking one of the smaller places. Maybe for the extra men, I guess. Does he need extra men? Is he worried about me and the other guy possibly betraying him? I don't know. Still don't have that claim yet. Come on. You've got an 18% chance. He's going to get it. He's going to get it at some point. You know, if it takes him, 1 part, 2 more parts, 5 more parts, he'll get it. I've been spending more time with my wife, Talaba, lately, and though, of course, we did not marry for love, I can tell it's growing. Marital bliss. There we go. Lovely. I'm going to need a lot more gold to colonize this. Yeah, 1,000 gold. But to attack these guys, I think it costs 200, doesn't it? 500 gold. Okay, it costs 500 gold, so it'd be much easier for us to colonize against the hordes. It costs us 500 gold. We can do 2 of these for 1 of these. So that's definitely the way we're going to look to go, hopefully, once we take over Nefer. It's going to take us a while to take over Nefer, possibly. We need to rise the power. And now I'm sick with chest pains. Oh, no. My commander is confident my symptoms are not due to serious illness. Very well. My liege, my work, yes, has come to fruition. Use it. Good job, my man. Now, he has 1,600 men, and I only have 1,200 men. So I'm going to need some money to hire some mercenaries. So I'm thinking we get enough money and we can then pay the Iron Bank. I'm not sure I did anything. We should get enough money so then we can actually then borrow some money from the Iron Bank. And while we're doing this, actually, you can leave. And you go fabricate a claim also on the capital. So I can take this, then I can take this. And maybe we can replace the people with, you know, men from Westeros. And we do have that little boy. There is that little boy. Where is he? Humphrey. Humphrey Waters is with me. So, you know, we've always got him to be able to give land to. I do love that he's come with us. I do love the fact we have this little boy who survived the wreckage as well. And a Septon, of course. We have a Septon and a little boy. Who knows what the hell was going on. But we get a bit of men. Get about 100 gold. Then we borrow money from the Iron Bank. 150 gold then. You can probably hire a few mercenaries. That will give us the definite win against him. We can't take any chances there. I only have 1 place. War against the tyranny of Jaehaerys. So something is going down in Westeros. But who is supporting what? So it's only Dawn and the Reach, but the Trident and the Veil supports the King. So it's against his tyranny. So if he loses, it'll probably just go to Aerys. Because as we all know, Aerys is the epitome of, you know, great leaders. Of course. I mean, like, I know, obviously, this is before he goes mad, so I'm kind of on the people that maybe he wasn't mad to begin with. That he was just kind of maybe slightly paranoid, maybe slightly off. Maybe you know, slightly off, I would say. But then when the whole thing with, you know, the Dusken down the Darklands, that pushed him over the edge, I think, especially with his paranoia and stuff. That's always how I looked at it. So maybe he could still be a good king in this timeline. So Princess Obera with 13,000 men, and her ally, apparently, Lord Paramount Luther Tyrell. I mean, he's an idiot. This might have been dealt with by Olenna Redwyne, the Queen of Thorns. I bet she met with the Dawnless Princess, and they organized this together. That would make the most sense. But 27,000 men. The king has 20,000 men of his own, with the Trident as well. Edmund Tully, 22,000 men. And of course, the Vale's 26,000 men. So really, the king has the advantage here due to his extra men. It's not going to look good for Dawn and the Reacher. They could be in trouble, but, you know, Jon Arryn's been a good man. Do they have any alliance together? Do they like each other? He's got non-aggression pact with the Lannisters. That's really it. Okay. We'll let them deal with their own escapades. We won't stay for too long. We'll check up on them and stuff on the main things, but we're not going to keep an eye on their war and stuff rather than keep an eye on ours. Obviously, stuff going on with us is much more important because it's me. It's Mr. Redox, Mr. Parry Redox. Chest pains, though, still being here has not made me happy. A man claiming to be your lord who disappeared 7 years ago has found his way to your castle. He sings the children of the forest, and some say his songs are prophetic. Well, he's finally found his way home then. Yeah, let's bring a new court in. Who is this guy? They say Agzin. Okay, so we got this guy who found his way here. He's a mystic, but we brought him in. 10 Marshal, he might be useful at some point in the future. And if we have both of these territories, we might then be able to take on our liege. I might even have to do, like, raids against him. I might just have to get a claim on his lands, hopefully, if we can. That would be the best thing. I need enough gold. I think there's mercenaries like 1,200 men, isn't there? Because 150 gold's too much. Nope, 150 gold is... Nope, there are some men. There are some spearmen down here. 1,100 men. That'd probably be enough. So 112 gold is all we really need. I would say. Because that will give us like 2,500 men. And this is forest and plains. So we'll be attacking him into plains. So yeah, I don't think we need that many. Singer Northpoint has been leal and an able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in our bay. Now, he was the man who got the claim. And I'll probably be very happy with him. So maybe we should give him something. I'll just say I owe him a favor, yeah, because I need the money right now. We'll say I owe him a favor. We owe Singer a favor, definitely. But not much longer now. I think if we get 100 gold, then borrow 50, that means then we have a bit of money left to be able to pay those troops as mercenaries while we can. Receipt of beautiful new songs of the drowned men sing. Okay, songs of the drowned men sing. Lovely. This is also plain, so they can't really escape up that way to go round me. Yeah. So we should be fine with that, I think. That'll be definitely our best plan. I'm just happy we got the claim there so early on. Haru East Nagai has been a leal and able servant as well. Our Chief General, now, he's not really got my eye, really. I don't think we really owe him anything. If someone does a good job, we owe them, but I don't really know anything that he's really done that's been over the top, you know. The Justice has done great things, I don't know about him. High Lodge for the Mandervale has been created, and I think with that, with us now on getting close to the money that we need, getting the claim, having a baby now, things are looking pretty good. So we're going to end this part here, guys. Hope to see you next time. I've been NG Paradox, and remember, have a good day, have a good morning, have a good night, and of course, have a good tomorrow. And we'll be back next time with the Blue Lobster on the Field of Blood.